And one of the highlights every year is the national anthem, and the performances are always just incredible. And we seem to have a real knack for tapping local talent, and this year is no exception.
Where do we find these people? We're out there, we're in the community, we spot this talent. In fact, we are presenting the anthem in a way that we have never done before on this show. So our own Andrew Luria will introduce us now to tonight's special performer.
How much power could a 13-year-old have to capture the spirit of America? Perhaps a lot more than you might think. Especially when that freshly minted teenager is the son of immigrants, the grandson of a Vietnam vet, and the great-grandson of World War II heroes.
I think about everyone who's served my country, like my great-grandfathers. I just think about how special they are and how grateful I am.
All of them heroes to Jake Anderson, who all went or came from half a world away to play their part in the American dream. Now Jake is living his own dream thanks to each one of them, playing his own tune for all of them to hear. The 8th grader does what 8th graders do. He plays video games like his friends, he plays football like his big brother, but he also does what a lot of people twice his age can't do. Plays his electric guitar like Metallica. He's got his musical heroes, and when he isn't writing his own music or jamming for hours playing theirs,
Bronze Star, 4 stars.
he's visiting other heroes at Mount Soledad National Veterans Memorial, where thousands are memorialized. 2 of them meaning more to him than he can put into words.
If your great-grandfathers heard that you were playing the national anthem, what do you think they'd say to you right now?
I would think they would say, thank you for doing this, and I hope that you know that it honors me to do it.
Think they'd be proud?
Yeah, I think they'd be really proud.
And now Jake gets the chance to honor those who came before him by playing America's national anthem on America's birthday in America's finest city.
When you're 13,
Yeah.
all those people are gonna see you play the national anthem. You excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
From humble beginnings before he could even speak with words,
When he had his diapers on, he couldn't even talk yet. He'd run into my room and he'd steal my guitar. He just always saw me with it, so he started to grab my guitar.
I think he's proud that he's seen me come a long way. Little guy just playing guitar.
now that little guy has the biggest stage in California for an electrifying tribute to the past, present, and future.
The national anthem, especially the way he does it, is just wild. Our history of, great-grandfathers in World War II, and my grandpa serving during Vietnam, it means a lot.
And now, Jake is out to honor his country, his family, and the legacy of those who came before him. At just 13, Jake hopes to strike a legendary chord, and proving the true power of America's spirit can indeed be captured in the heart of its youth.